Good morning to everyone. My name is Davies Pwele. I'm the Senior Vice President and Head of SARA, Development Bank of Southern Africa. I want to write on the protocols that have been announced, and say all protocols observed. I want to say that as the DBSA, we have been involved with SARA for some time as a sponsor. And it gives me much pleasure and privilege to report that as bankers, we usually, those of you who have listened to me in the past, I like to talk about tangibles. If you remember last year or the year before when we had this conference, I reported the 2.6 billion that we had given to Transnami. I'm proud to say that we're working on 3 billion for Botswana Rail and close to, thank you, we're working close to 7 billion for Green Road. This gives me a lot of pleasure to see that both private sector getting involved, especially from the operation side of rail. But most importantly, I want to say that if you look at, we all know that from the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement that came into effect a few years ago, really as SADC, we've done little to actually get ourselves ready for that. Why do I say that? I don't think we've moved the needle. If you look at the European Union, they are trading amongst themselves 70%. We are barely scratching 15% in terms of intra-Africa trade, which means that there's a lot of room for us to improve. Now, that improvement has to come from rail. And last year, we were challenged as lenders by SARA to say that one of the biggest bottlenecks that exists in the rail operations in our region is the fact that you can't run a train from DRC to Richards Bay, or vice versa. Why? Because us, I want to say us, including us as lenders, there's so much suspicion amongst ourselves. I think we need to get to a point where we introduce some transparency in the bidding system. This happens in the aviation business through IATA, isn't it? And if you remember my speech last year, I promised that we're going to try and fix that. And I want to report that as the DBSA and working with the group of 5, which is Africa Development Bank, IDC, New Development Bank, or BRICS Bank, Afrexim Bank, and ourselves, we've put together money close to $150 million to develop this system. Now, what this system will do is will allow private sector to transparently get involved in the operation of rail. And it's only then that we can then improve the intra-Africa trade. And I want to say and challenge you again that we are also seeing women getting involved, including black women getting involved in rail. I don't know if Ipedani is here. We're looking at a huge facility for them to get involved. We started with ourselves. This year, as DBSA, we just had a lady chief executive officer. If you know, DBSA is an infrastructure bank. We are about $9 billion balance sheet. It's run by a lady. I think we need to give her a round of applause. So it means that we are ready for Africa, but what is yourselves doing about it? We are ready from the financing point of view. From the cargo point of view, the tonnage is ready. How do we get yourselves involved? And I think as a takeaway from this conference, let's try and get the whole value chain in rail involved. I know that from the government's point of view, they're doing a lot in getting the below rail fixed. But the operation side of it, how do we get the private sector involved? How do we get the utilities involved? We're just in Mozambique last week. We're working on a huge facility for CFM as well to improve on their rolling stock. So as a DBSA and other lenders, we are proud to say that we are ready to work with yourselves to shift the needle from this 15% intra-African trade to even 50% will have done a lot. How are we responding from the electric vehicle future that is going to happen on the Lobito corridor going forward? Are we expecting other people to come from somewhere to fix that? I'm saying no. From the lender's point of view and the sponsors, one of the main sponsors of SARA, I want to say that we are ready and we're going to be available for discussion around the financing. I want to thank you.